Hello everybody, welcome back to this C++ video tutorial. Now in our ninth video we talked about what functions are, how we can create functions outside our main function, and how we can invoke a function inside our main function. Now in this tutorial I want to consider functions again in details. We want to know how we can create a function before our main function, and also the most important thing once again is how we can create a function after our main function, that is under the main function. So first of all, for us to understand how we can create a function after our main function, let's go ahead and create a function before our main function as we did in our ninth tutorial, but this time around is going to perform a different operation. So let's create another function which the data type is void. We'll call it dice empty parameter list for now. Give it a body like so. And now what this function is going to do is it's going to divide two variables. Now this time around we are going to use the data type double for that, because remember, double will give us a decimal answer like 3 point something or 2 point something. So our first variable is super, and I will set super equals a value like 10. Now I will declare another which is nana, N-A-N-A, and that equals 3. Now what I'll do is I'll just declare another variable which is the same double, and this one is going to be equal to the division. So variable name is division, and now what this division is doing is dividing super and nana. So I'll type super divides nana, or nana divides super. Now after that, in this function we are going to see out our division to get the answer for that. So this is what this function is doing. All that the function is doing is it has two variables and is dividing the two variables to give the results. Okay, so after this, how do we call this function? Now in case we have a lot of functions in our program, now let me go ahead, build and run this program for us to see what will happen. As you see, I have nothing being printed out on the screen, although I have an operation performing over here. Now this is because C++ executes program from this main function. So as this main function is empty, so will your console be. So if you want this operation to happen, then all we need to do is to call or invoke this function inside our main function, and we can do it like so. Just copy this, Ctrl C to copy, and Ctrl V to paste. Now let me take away this void because that is not needed here. If you are calling a function inside the main function or invoking it, what you need to do is type the name of that function, the parameter list, and your semicolon. That's all. Let's build and run, and as you see, I have the answer being printed out on the screen over here. Now what if in some cases we want to have our main function before we build a function? Now to do this, let me copy this and paste it beneath my main function. Better still, cut and paste it over here. And now let me go ahead and run this program, and as you see, there is an error here. Now C++ don't know what this function is. This is because C++ will start reading the program from 1. It will include IO stream. It will use all the namespace standards. When it gets to the int main, it gets to know that there is a function here which C++ don't know what kind of business the function is doing over there. So for us to let C++ aware that there is a function on line 12, so it should treat it as such, what we need to do is called the function prototyping. For us to do that, we just need to copy the name of our function and the parameter list together with the data type. So let's copy this, Ctrl C, and paste like so, semicolon. Now build and run, and as you see, now it's working for us. So in case you want your function to be beneath your main function in some cases, then what you need to do is copy and paste the name of your function, the data type, and the parameter list above your main function, and it's going to work for you. So that is it for this tutorial. That is it, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to meet me in my next tutorial. Bye.